channel. Just I ain't long got here and put my rods out. At the Members Lake in Lincolnshire, just off the River Welland. So, why do I always drop things when I'm trying to do this? Always the way, isn't it? A nice little lake this. Hopefully this is going to be my autumn / winter water. So there's a few fish in here. The biggest is just touching 30, maybe over 30. I'll take you for a walk round in a bit. Well, along this bank anyway, a lot some near me rods. This is sort of an island, so got the usual rigs out, still on the Reaper from Naked Baits, and that. I've got my usual blowback and little Ronnie rat out. Although I've gone for I've changed it from a stiff hinge to a stiff link or stiff boom to a supple braid, just because of the amount of leaves that are here that have fallen and that are in the lake at the minute. And I've got the old multi-rig out as well, because you can use 3 rods on this lake, so we've got all 3 rods out. Hopefully we might have one. I did see a couple down by the reeds here. Let me just flip around. I'll take you out here. You can see what I mean by the leaves have fallen on the floor. Well, obviously on the floor. Yeah, man. But yeah, I've got one just down here. And then I've got one over here. And I've got one just off these little reeds here. But as you can see, it's not a very big lake compared to what we normally fish. Nice little intimate pool. I'll have a walk round quickly. You've got that swimming there, you've got another one here. And you do get them feeding right in the edge down here as well, so it's always worth keeping an eye out for that. But as you can see, it's a nice little place. I've got the boat if we need it. You've got the portaloo and the shed. That's the lake shed, so if you need any weed rakes or anything like that, it's all in there. But yeah, as you can see, it's only a small lake. We've got some nice perch in here as well, so as I say, I'm on an island. Here's a little bridge, and you've got this little track. There's no fishing around here, so this acts like a little bit of a sanctuary for them. They do get in here, so sometimes you can get to see them in there. Sometimes it's worth putting a bit of bait in and all. You can get them on your bait that way without any hassle from lines, etc. But yeah. Well, as I say, it's a members lake, so you've got to be a member to fish here. And that, but it's reasonably clear. I don't know if you can see the leaves on the bottom there. I might just be able to make them out. The carp in here are tricky though, so right. Hopefully I'll catch up with you in a bit. I'm going to put the kettle on and have a cup of coffee and sort this out in here a bit better. Well, that ain't too bad at the minute. Right, until then, tight lines, and we'll catch up with you guys in a bit. Well, middle rod screamed off. So, I don't know what quite to say, because it don't usually happen that. Not like that anyway, so I'll get the mat and that ready. And then we'll get it out. And I've got a funny feeling it's CSL, which is one of the big ones in here. Which would be brilliant if it is. Right, get it out. It's definitely one of the target fish that are in here. So I've messaged Scott and asked him. He said he reckons it is. I'll have a proper look at it in a sec. The old multi-rig does it again. Oh. Well, I'm a bit wet. Oh. Yeah, that's CSL. We'll give it away before showing it. I've got all over my glasses. Oh. Oh. I did not think I was going to get this. Didn't think I was going to get this one that quick. Give it a quick way. I'll take £3 off for this thing. Oh, stop moving. Yeah. Oh. £3 off for this, weighing 24.10. £3 off for the sling, because my one weighs £3 when it's wet. It's £21. Oh, this fish, mate, this fish. Seriously, guys. I'm going to get a muddy wet knee for this. Oh, God. Right. Calm down. Let's come on. Oh, come on. Let's lift you up for that. There we go. Calm down. Alright. Okay, couple on the phone here. Yeah. Oh, come on. Yeah. Show you guys it. Look at that. £21.10. You'd think it would weigh a lot bigger than that, just by looking at it. I'll show you the other side. It's a known fish just because of that central scale there. There's two central scales in the middle there. This side's a bit plain, but it's a gorgeous fish. Look at that. It's heavy as well. It feels a lot heavier than £21, I tell you. But scales are scales, that's what they say. Right. Bit of carp care on that hook hold, and we'll get her back. Well, morning guys. Oh, nothing during the night. so which ain't unusual for here. I had a few little bleeps and I heard a few jumping out, so all signs are good. The sun's just coming up. It's quite warm last night compared to what it has been over the last week or so. Keep looking that way because there's a kingfisher nest just over there, which is what I was trying to film yesterday when the rod ripped off. So, and all that. But bit of a change in tactics. I'm going to take the Ronnie rig off and I'm going to put on a Wivy pull rig. I've just got to put the counterbalance on. I'm going to take the Ronnie off and put that on. The old Wivy pull, one of my favourite pop-ups. If not my favourite pop-up. I've had loads of fish on that over the years, including my PB common, so hopefully it'll catch me another PB. Hoping next year to get on a few of the other lakes with the bigger fish in. I've been fishing these harder lakes that some have got them in, some have got 30s in, some ain't. But been told they've had 30s in. So chasing shadows. I think it's about time I started fishing lakes where we know they've got 30s in and 40s. So places like Bluebell, East Delph's now got 40 in. But that's reasonably local. It's only in Whittlesea. Bluebell's 5-10 minutes down the road. But I also want to get onto the carp size Horseshoe and fish there a couple of times next year as well. Well overdue that session. I meant to go last year, ended up being ill. Was going to go this year, but ended up having family up. Hopefully we can get there. You plan all these things out and just life happens and it don't quite work out, does it? But we'll carry on, we'll try and get there. We'll get there in the end. And that, and with this Reaper and the naked baits, I think we're going to have a very good year. It's come springtime. I'll be moving over to Deliverance, which is this red, which is a nice red colour. It's a hard one to put your finger on, but it's got like a spicy sausage smell. I don't remember what it smells like. It's got an old school smell. And we've also got the Kraken as well. Pop-ups are reddish. Well, it's a brownish colour really. Obviously that's just squid and that. Not too dissimilar to Scopex squid, but I don't think there's any Scopex in this. But you still got that lovely squiddy smell. I think there's a hint of krill in there and all. And yes, I have tasted them, because I do taste my baits. I taste them for bitterness. Everyone thinks I'm mad when I taste them, but the way I look at it is, if it's bitter to me, it's going to be bitter to the carp. I've never had any luck on bitter baits. You'll get one, maybe two carp, and then that's it. They just won't touch it anymore because of the bitterness. So, not Kraken, is it? It's Reaper, which is a nut-based bait with Reaper Chilean. Hence the little red bits in it. It's definitely working for me at the moment, I can tell you that. Caught on it on every Lake Garve fish this year. Every session I've been at since being on naked baits, I've caught on it. Yeah, I have. Trying to think then, whether I had or not, whether I had a blank. And that. I'm going to have a recast in a minute. I'm going to reel them in. I'm going to pop back to the car, get another gas bottle because this one's running low. And I might grab me a lure rod and see if I can't have a pike or two today. Maybe a perch. Because there's a few big perch in here as well, which would be nice to get. Right, turn you around so you can see this sunrise. Yeah, it's looking nice. Looking good for a bite. But then most lakes do look good for bites, don't they? Right, catch up with you guys in a bit. And obviously if I have a fish, I'll film it and show you. Well, that's it for this session, guys. I'm going to flip you around. As you can see, absolutely tipping down, and that's been for the last 16 hours or so. I thought, early pack up, since I'm going home today anyway, and hopefully next time we'll have a few more. Anyway, car's loaded and ready to go. I'm soaking wet. Right, so until next time, tight lines, wet nets, onwards and upwards as Ben would say. Hopefully we'll have a few more. Right, see you next time, guys.